What a busy week we had last week, Cale, but it's great to be back in the office. How are you?
I am doing all right, almost recovered from our little activities that we had going on there.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, we were at the TCI Expo doing TCI Expo kind of stuff.
It's awesome. They had probably 5,000 people come through. There were hundreds of vendors. Uh, so much iron, huh?
Oh, yeah. So much.
Like,
We walked past the massive Cinnabogan things. The first thing you do when you entered in there was just saw this gargantuan Cinnabogan. It's
so
pretty
cool.
cool.
The Cenobogans remind me of like a drag line, like a mining machine or something.
Mm-hmm.
They just replace so many people with a single machine. Uh, I'll bet you would need a full-time mechanic.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
just to
Well,
own one of those, right? Like that's their whole job is just maintaining that one piece of equipment.
also the place that you're you know to make money off of that you're doing a
And
whole lot of
clearing.
work with it. So
Yeah, you're doing like land clearing or
yeah,
timber work or
yeah,
something.
it's gonna be difficult. It's very definitely a niche tool, but also just super cool.
The TCI Expo was really exciting. We've got a good show for you today. We got a little slideshow going of photographs that we took at the show. Cale and I were there talking to people, taking pictures. If you got your picture taken by me while you were there, you can check it out. If you just want to see the photos, you can go to treestuff.com/TCI Expo 2025. We'll have a link to that up on the page the next couple days. Maybe Cale will drop it in the chat. But if you wanted to spot yourselves or friends, you can check that out. We had just a ton of fun seeing everybody, and we're going to go through and look at some of those photos in depth here. Cale, what else is on our agenda for?
We are going to talk a little bit about our buddy Lindsay Purcell, some of the stuff
He's
he's
our
done
guest
with
today.
us. He was supposed to be our guest, but there was some sort of mix-up. He is not our guest today. He's our guest in spirit, and we will guest him later. He is actually going to be doing a webinar for us, if I can remember.
The
Where?
20th, right?
Boom, on the 20th. So yeah, he's done a bunch of different webinars with us before. He is a board certified master arborist. His main job now, after he retired from teaching at Purdue in arboriculture, is going around and teaching people arboriculture, and as a consulting firm. So he does a lot with us. He's also done something that a lot of people know about, which is the
This
Tree
is a
Use Certified
great
Arborist
product.
Prep course. That is something that you get onto. Right now, it's hosted on Vimeo. You can rent it for 30 days, and if you don't pass your certified arborist course or your certified arborist test, then you will get refunded
Your money
back
back.
your money back. So whether that's a Tree
It's a
Stuff
sure
gift
thing.
code or not, but yeah, it's fantastic videos. There's also quizzes that are involved with that. Once you get your arborist certification, you can go back and take the quizzes again and get
And
CEUs from that. So yeah, just a great resource. If you
I
haven't
love
watched it,
my bold claims, Cale, but this is the best educational resource available for arborists in the world.
yeah,
If you're not a certified arborist, you should become one. Your employer will most likely pay you more. I don't know any tree service employer that doesn't pay their employees at least $1 or $2 more per hour if they get their certified arborist. It makes you more monetizable to the customer and better for your business. Buy this course for 150 bucks. I think the test is a similar amount to take. Uh, like I said, pass the test or get your money back, like Cale said. This is a fabulous course. Cale, can you go to the Vimeo page a little bit and just show us a little bit of the course?
let's see.
So there's 5 modules, I want to say.
There's
And how
12
long is the
modules or 11
12
modules.
modules, and it's about 5 hours. Sorry.
Yeah, so 6 hours 23 minutes. And this is,
Hi, I'm Lindsay
see how
Purcell,
loud that
and
is.
welcome to the Tree U Certified Arborist Preparation Course. I'm going to be your instructor for several hours here on some of the basic training that you need in order to pass the Certified Arborist exam that the International Society of Arboriculture provides. I've been teaching this for 30 years. And I've taught it around the country to hundreds and thousands of students, and I have a very good track record. I have almost a 98% pass rate with this. So we're going to give you a money-back guarantee if you don't pass this exam.
I love it.
With over 6 hours of on-demand videos, I'll cover the critical topics from soil science to tree biology, pruning, tree risk assessment, and much more. I'm a board certified master arborist and an ASCA registered consulting arborist. I've been teaching at Purdue University for 10 years. I've also taught at Vincennes University in their horticulture program as well. So that's why I'm here with you, very passionate about this topic and even more enthusiastic about the fact that you're listening and you're interested in advancing your career and your credentials.
Our unconditional guarantee and industry-best curriculum make the
It's
Tree U
Jake.
Certified Arborist Prep course the best investment you can make in your professional career.
That had strong Billy Mays vibes, and I loved it. That's a great video. A little bit cheesy with the trailer, but Lindsay is, without a doubt, the premier arborist educator in the world, right? I mean, I would say that like Shigo maybe has done more than Lindsay has. Lindsay wrote the prescriptive pruning standard for the ISA. He's just a fabulous person. Obviously,
He's got another
pretty
book
good
out as well.
He does, yep. He's pretty good on the bench press, it looks like. Yeah, better than me, I'll bet. Lindsay's a great guy. If you're not a certified arborist, or if all the people that work for you aren't certified arborists, you should buy this class. I honestly don't think there's a better investment that you could make in yourself. You can check this out. You can search Tree U on TreeStuff and check it out. Lindsay also has like a Facebook group that's just for people that have taken this class, and he gives them his cell phone number and like when I have questions about my garden, I always text Lindsay. I'm like, hey, what's this bug? What should I do? Or like, why aren't my tomatoes growing? And he always tells me. The guy knows everything there is to know about plants.
We've had over 2,800 people rent that course and do it. So if that says anything for you, just imagine getting 2,800 people into a room to do a 6.5 hour instructional course. That's a lot.
It's really cool. Let's talk about TCI Expo. The team at TCI threw another great event in St. Louis, Missouri, which was just wonderful to visit.
Yeah.
I'm lying. Missouri wasn't that wonderful to visit. I'm sorry. The TCIA team did do a nice job. St. Louis is not my favorite place in the world. Sorry if you live there. I thought the show was really great. Cale, can we bring up the slideshow and just kind of like speed through it maybe?
Yep. So we've got our buddy Cale helped us out at the booth. He's from hitting the wrong button here. There you go. Yeah, he's from New York, and we've done things with him a lot with Treetopia. He's great. So our main thing that we were doing was the human claw game. Essentially, you lock in. I'm moving my cursor around on the screen like anyone can see it. You can't. You lock into a giant rigging plate that we have, and I got a picture of that somewhere here. Here you go. There's that rigging plate. And that has 4 different devices attached to it. We had the throttle, a zigzag, just a regular hitch climber setup, and then what was the other one? Akimbo 2. We had the Akimbo 2 set up on that. And the idea is that you start from this platform here, which I feel like was a bit higher than we've usually had it. It was about 4 feet up. Yeah, that was a lot better. And then you navigate using your ascenders down to a bunch of boxes that we had there, and each box had a different point value. And then once you, in 3 minutes, get as many boxes up as you can back to that platform without using your hands on the boxes, then you could come over and spend your points on free stuff from the wall. So we had great sponsors from Cask, Notch. A lot of gear came from Notch. Samson, Cask, Notch, Samson, Silky.
That's
and Petzel. Yeah, so a great time. Everybody was happy. It was kind of the hit of the show. So the show ran
definitely.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Friday and Saturday morning we saw people running in the morning from the right as it opened up to get in line for. So that was really cool. And then at
We ran
night,
the claw game for 2 days, yeah. So for Friday or Thursday and Friday, and then Friday night, we had a party that was hosted by New Jersey crane expert Noble Oak. We had sponsors Milwaukee, Arborjet, Edelrid, all sorts of people for that. And we hosted our live footlocking event. You can see the crowd here was super dense.
big
Everybody was
crowd of
really
people.
excited.
Hmm.
Got a bunch of great photos of our footlockers climbing against the city skyline at night, against the crowd. Some really, I thought, some pretty special images of our friends
Yeah.
and colleagues here.
Yeah, and this is just a tiny amount of them that I grabbed that I thought were really good, and yeah, a whole lot of
That's
stuff
me.
there. Yeah, this is a fun one because I think it's you going up and somebody else coming down at the same time.
No. He's going up, and he's a lock behind me.
But you can see that we had the way that we do it is we hook you up to auto belays, and we had gear donated by Edelrid, some fall arrest harnesses that were really nice. They also ran our cash cube box, which I need to go through and make a whole bunch of gift codes.
Free money, basically.
And send that out.
Money flying around, and what you caught, you got to keep,
Yep.
and you get to spend it at TreeStuff.
Yep. So big thanks to them for doing that. That was a lot of help. There's, hanging from that crane. Who is that? I can't quite tell. But a lot of fun. We had cask helmets up there to smack as our bells. Very bright and easy to see. So that was a great
One of
time.
the bells.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. But we only had one bell. Somebody found it and
It was
used
Kyle's
it
fault.
for
Kyle
noise.
forgot
Classic
it.
Kyle.
Kyle from New Jersey, not Kyle Hodling.
Oh, from New Jersey Crane. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Kyle from New Jersey Crane. He's
A great
a
guy.
big help. Great guy. And yeah, everybody from Noble Oak that helped us put this on. Hans, Jordan, Kalen, Kyle, made all of it possible. So, yeah, it was a good time, and I think everybody really enjoyed being there. We enjoyed seeing people. Nick got hundreds and hundreds of photos. So if you were there, when we get that link up on the website, go ahead and find that, and you can go through and you can see everything. Did you put it in the shop talk? No, not yet. Okay.
I didn't yet. We will have those photos up, as well as the photos from Kentucky that we took, and we're also going to be at the Charlotte comp next week. I'll be there. I know part of the Notch team is going to be there, and we'll have a photo and video booth set up for that. So that should be really exciting. If you're going to be at Charlotte, stop by and see us.
Yeah.
What's next? The category talk?
Category talk. Oh, I got the wrong wheel up here.
We're also going to have the what else are we going to have? We're going to have the claw game at Arborfest. So if you want to play the claw game, the next time we'll be doing that will be at Arborfest in Asheville, North Carolina in April, I believe.
Yeah, so just be prepared for that. Think about your shoe choices. Because cowboy boots and stuff like that don't really work very well with grabbing boxes with your feet. Same thing with the foot locking. Cowboy boots never work well with foot locking. If you want to try to win money, think about what you're going to wear on your feet the next time you see us.
Because you do win money. It's $1,000 for first prize.
Yeah.
I won $50.
Yeah, Bo Nagin won $1,000. Or sorry, Jeff Inman won $1,000. Bo Nagin won $500. It was a pretty great competition.
I thought it was Kyle McCabe in second.
No, you just
It was
thought that
Kyle
because he
McCabe
beat you
instead.
and he was wearing sandals.
He was wearing sandals. That was embarrassing. All right, let's do a category talk.
Knock my headphones out. All right, spinning the wheel.
Not PHC, not chainsaw.
We did rigging slings already, didn't we? So
Yeah, we've done rigging.
let's go
slings.
another one. Nobody likes rigging slings. We've already done books and research. What's going on here? This isn't seeming very random. Clothes. We're talking about clothes.
I can talk about clothes.
Okay. Let's talk about some
Talk about
clothes.
a little.
All right. Arborist clothing.
So, yeah, looking at safety clothing, I guess to start. I would break down the clothing that we sell into a couple different categories, I think. I would be thinking about like just general clothes. So like stuff that might be for your style or for your general workwear. So like work pants or shirts, things like that. Then I would be looking at outerwear, so something like specifically designed to protect you against the elements. And then I would be looking at PPE or chainsaw protective equipment of some sort. Within PPE, we've got a variety of chainsaw protective equipment. So we're going to have chainsaw boots, chainsaw pants, chainsaw chaps, even chainsaw arm guards. I think chainsaw arm guards are ridiculous. If you have two hands on the chainsaw, you can't cut your arm. It's like literally impossible. So I don't think that people should use that type of product necessarily. The difference between chainsaw chaps and chainsaw pants to me comes down to like how long are you going to be cutting for. If you're primarily dragging brush and you're not operating a chainsaw, I wouldn't want to have CPP protection on, because like it's hot. That's the truth, right? It's hot and it's restrictive of your movements. We've seen a lot of chainsaw pants add vents in the back and things like that. Certainly the difference between full calf wrap and non-calf wrap is going to affect the heat or the comfort level of them. But I think understanding like what you're using it for and what you need is how you're going to make that choice. Within chainsaw chaps, there are a lot of chaps that are like the same, kind of like your old Labanville or Labonville chaps, the things that you would think of as like your commoditized orange chaps. I think that pretty much everybody that makes those is kind of making the same product.
Yeah.
The clogger chaps are decidedly better. Those clogger zero chaps are slimmer fitting. They look cooler. Those are pants, and are decidedly more comfortable. I think that the clogger chaps are better than other chaps for sure. The Arborwear rack chaps, if you find that like standard chaps don't, there they are. I think I just saw them, Cale.
Yep.
This those. Yeah, they're the racks. These have like an adjustable leg loop thing down at the bottom, so you can see you can move those leg loops. If you're wearing chaps a lot and you take them on and off frequently and you really want them to fit well, or you have an oddly shaped body, I think these are great. In terms of value, the notch chaps are probably going to be the best value on the site in terms of dollars. I don't think there's anything special about them though. I would anticipate them to be about the same as any kind of generic pair of chaps that you're buying. In terms of pants, the Euro brands like Fanner are going to be super premium. They're also going to fit a little slimmer. May not fit your, American boy waistline necessarily. So you will want to maybe size those a little up. Clogger and Arbortech, I would say, are the two big players now. Little better value sometimes. Arbortech is from England and Clogger's from New Zealand. Both of them have kind of like the brighter, like Power Ranger style, look to them across a lot of options. All CE certified, very safe options. We do also sell UL rated chainsaw pants. If you require chainsaw pants based on a certain certification, whether that's UL, CSA, or CE, you'll just want to check the PDP. Not all the pants that we sell conform to all three standards. So a couple options there. In terms of general apparel, we're not a fashion house. I don't think that we do super well with regular apparel. That said, we've got a bunch of really nice Dendroid USA. Can you bring up Dendroid USA, Cale?
Yeah.
Type in the USA too, please. So yeah, that first listing there, these shirts are awesome. You'll see me wearing these at events.
Very comfy.
And they're really cool. I love the message on the back. We are tree people. To me, this is like perfect identity clothing, right? Like I identify as a tree person, as an arborist. It's like who I am, right? It's who a lot of you are, I think, listening. And, this says it and it's cool. You can wear this to the mall, to dinner. And it also just makes a nice undershirt. I've
given this to a lot of my in-laws, and they're like, we're not tree people, and I see them wearing it constantly.
Of course, everybody loves trees, right?
Everybody loves trees, and also it is actually really comfortable and very well-made shirt. That for a very good price too.
I want to touch really quickly on some stuff. We sell a little bit of outerwear. We have some technical outerwear that comes and goes from some of the brands, fancier, like arborist-specific stuff. I think the customers can take or leave that stuff. If you can search for Port West, Cale,
yep.
I have this rain suit, and I think it's fantastic. This is what you anticipate to see like a road worker wearing or something like that. It's got all the vents. I have it in like a 2XL. I'm definitely not an XL guy. That's like 2 sizes up for me. But it's big. I have the rain pants with the suspenders on them. This is really heavy duty outerwear. It's windproof, highly reflective. It's got a bunch of cool features for like hanging little objects and stuff that you might need. This is really nice stuff. If you're going to be forced to work out in the rain, if you're manning a flag or anything like that, standing on the side of the road, this stuff's great. Struck by is always in the top 4 causes of death for arborist Cale. And I always say that struck by boils down really simply to one sentence, which is, sorry, bro, I did not see you there. Yeah. Because if I'd seen you, I wouldn't have smushed you. So, anything that we can do to make ourselves more visible, especially when visibility is low, like when it's rainy, I think is really important and can help you prevent you from being on the other end of, sorry, I didn't see you there. So, just last but not least, on apparel and clothing, we sell a ton of boots. Obviously, we sell ArbPro, number 1 boot line in the arborist space. The Evo is really popular. We've got new Hoffman boots. Personally, I always wear Loa boots. I really love Loa. I think they make great stuff. So yeah, a ton of options. We also just added a bunch of new Zamberlan boots. I don't have a pair of those, but I've received on good review from several people that have worn them, that they're awesome. So a bunch of different things within apparel. Probably could have talked longer about that or more in depth on any of those topics. But if you have any questions about apparel, you want to give us a call.
Best sellers in the footwear category.
ArbPro Evo 2.
ArbPro Evo 2.
By a country mile is the most popular arborist boot for sure.
It is the most popular. It's a climbing boot. It is not chainsaw protective. What would you say is the top chainsaw protective one? The ArbPro Evo chainsaw or the scaffold?
No, that's a little bit newer of a boot, relatively speaking. The scaffold, is what you think of when you think chainsaw boot. Like if Cale hit me in the head with it, I'd probably die. It's like a brick with a, with a boot upper on it. Big heavy boot, very chainsaw protective.
Yeah. A lot of different options there. A lot of these different options also seem to have a discount
sale
on
prices.
Them, Mick. Why is that?
Oh my gosh, it's because we're in the Black Friday sale. I want to be this broadcast isn't about us and sales, necessarily trying to just sell you something every day. But we are in our biggest promotional period of the year. So I do want to talk about it for just a minute. Right now, through Black Friday, you have the opportunity to save 15% site-wide and get up to $600+ in free gifts and get double discounts on flash sales. So there are 500+ items marked down between 10 and 50%, and the 15% coupon is good on top of that for a stacking discount, and that whole value adds up to your thresholds. And if you spend $500, you're going to get a free rope bag. $750, you're going to get the saw and the rope bag. What do I get if I spend $1,000, Cale?
$1,000, one of the notch pop boxes, that same saw, and that rope bag.
And 15% off.
Yeah, 15% off. So that's $219 free on top of 15% off everything else in your cart. $1,250, add a jet step onto that. $1,500, you get one of the new Notch RC grapples, which are really neat. And then the last one, $2,000, you get the Notch Fusion Flow combo, as well as the grapple, jet step, the pop box, the samurai saw, and the TreeStuff simple rope bag.
Wow.
So
that is really a very, what I would call a compelling offer. It's a great deal. The 15% discount is awesome on top of the flash sale items. I don't want to belabor this too long. Cale, take us to the homepage real quick. Head to treestuff.com. You're going to see our 4 power cubes at the top here, which are those banner ads that are flashing around over there. Over on the top left, you're also going to see 2025 Black Friday deals. That's where all the flash sales are going to be. And those and almost every item on the site is going to work with that 15% off coupon code. There are a few exclusions, but definitely check that out. Stock up on GWPs. You can place more than one order. So if you wanted to like double up on the $1,000 tier instead of a $2,000 order, you can do that. There's really no limits. And this is the most items we've ever had on sale of any Black Friday period that I can remember, for
hundreds of them. It's pretty cool.
I want to talk about Rock Exotica, and I'm going to be really clear as to why. When I walked up to the Rock Exotica booth at TCI, Brandon Lane, who is one of the owners of Rock Exotica, presented me with this, and I am extremely easy to buy. If you give me sweet prototypes, I'm going to do a segment on the show about you. No problem. That's easy. This is the Akimbo 2, and it's unanodized. This is one of their original prototypes. This is so cool. I'm so happy to have this. But it pairs really well with this original Akimbo 1 prototype that Jamie Merritt made. And I want to talk a little bit about Rock Exotica, who they are as a company, and the people that make Rock Exotica so amazing. So we'll start. This is the Rock Exotica About Us page. You can go to rockexotica.com and you can read this. And I want to share a story with you. I was actually looking at this exact page, or a version of it, 13 years ago. The year was 2012, Cale. It was a stormy, balmy day. I don't know if that's true, but it's nice scene setting, right? So yeah, the year was 2012. I was looking at this page, and I had a question about rebuilding a Unisender. If you remember back to 2012, the old Cheryl Tree catalog, the Unisender had a full-page ad, and it was like the only SRS mechanical at a time when we didn't even know what SRS was, and I wanted it. But I was worried about the rebuild, so I called Rock Exotica, and I answered the phone. Somebody answered the phone, and I delivered my question. You know, hey, I'm Nick Bonner. Here's my question. And they were like, hold on a second. I'm going to grab Rock. And I was like, what? And no joke, like they put me on hold, and then Rock Thompson is on the phone with me. And I was a nobody, right? I wasn't a YouTuber. I was just like a guy. And I thought that the fact that that Rock was there on the floor and that he took and answered all my questions was so incredible. And I think that shows, one, in how Rock does business today with the Lane brothers, and the relationship with Jamie Merritt that we're going to talk about here in just a second, and just everything. So Rock Exotica is a great American company. It's led by Rock Thompson. You can read a little bit about his bio. And I don't know if you want to bring up the soloist or the silent partner that I sent you, Cale.
This one?
Yeah. I want one of these. If you have one of these, I will trade you an inordinate amount of TreeStuff credit for this. Okay? So if you're watching this show and you have one of these, I don't have one and I want one. Okay? And I am out to get it. So if just PSA on the silent partner or the soloist, I don't have either. But the silent partner is a rock climbing device that Rock invented and worked with a team on. And it was based off of items like the soloist, and it was to service solo rock climbing. So you're out there, you don't have any friends, or your friends are tired of, they don't want to rock climb with you that day. So you would go out and you would use this device to climb by yourself. Obviously a pretty esoteric thing. Not a lot of rock climbers that, want to climb by themselves. It's dangerous and hard, and it requires both specialized equipment and specialized techniques. What this means is that it's a device that doesn't sell a lot. And it goes to show you that Rock has always been a company that's followed their passions and followed, the industry. They produce this silent partner, which has now become like a cult device. There's people like me that are holding broadcasts just asking for them. Really hard to get. But this silent partner is very cool. There's an article on here about it. If you Google silent partner, you can read about it. Definitely a piece of climbing history. I tried to find the historic link for it today, and the Vertical Museum was shut down, which was really, I don't know when that happened, but I was bummed.
I think you kind of answered probably the question that Tree Newbie on YouTube here has, which is, speaking of Rock Exotica, I was looking at progress capture pulleys. 11 years ago, they had a product called the Wall Hauler. Any idea why they stopped producing it?
Ooh, so I remember that item, but I can't picture it. I'm going to see if I can bring it up. Wall Hauler, Rock Exotica.
Wall Hauler. I would assume it's just that, this is. Oh, we had it apparently at some point in time.
Yeah, we used to sell this item. There's an item called the CMI Micro Hauler. Hate to plug another company that does something pretty similar. If I had to guess, the reason that item has gone away is because of things like the Petzl Pro Traction and Mini Traction, which perform a similar progress capture function integrated with the pulley. It's an interesting segue, actually. Rock Exotica hasn't, been in business continuously since they started, and they haven't always just made things for themselves. For a long time, Rock Exotica made and assembled components of Petzl carabiners, as well as did OEM projects for several other large name manufacturers. So in many cases, you might own a carabiner from Petzl. It could have even been manufactured by Rock Exotica if it was purchased during the right date range. But Rock has been operating for quite some time out of the Ogden base that they have, which is near Little and Big Cottonwood Canyon outside Salt Lake City.
In Utah. Yeah.
In Utah. I showed these akimbos. I wanted to talk a little bit about Jamie Merritt. Jamie is a field arborist. He works for Davy Tree, and he invented the akimbo. He worked with the team at Rock Exotica. I believe Morgan was involved somewhat, but he produced this device as a prototype. You can see that this is completely bolted together. You can see the original shackle tending point, which I think in retrospect, this might have been better than the tending point that was put on the original akimbo. But this was so cool. And I remember just the first time that I saw this being so fascinated. This one's a little sticky, sorry, with how it opened. To me, this is like mechanical porn, right? Like I just want to have it. The ones that are produced today are even smoother. You can see just how easily this one opens up. And I really think that what Jamie came up with is really interesting here. I love the way that this adjusts. You open this gate here, open this gate, and then your cam is going to be able to come out like this and turn, which is going to change the bearing side of the eccentric part of it to apply more or less pressure. You can see how this insert is eccentric here. It's wider on this side than this side. And as you turn it, it's going to change the angle of attack that the cam has. You see adjustment like this on both sides, which allows the akimbo, I think, to take the title of the most adjustable SRT device, which really allows you to fine tune it for your weight and rope choice.
It also, it seems like having those 2 points there of adjustment would make it more difficult to get it exactly where you wanted it, because you can have so many different ways that you can adjust it. But we do have a video with, I don't remember who it was, but someone from Rock Exotica talking about...
Mason, I think.
Yeah, Mason, exactly how to tune the first one up until it holds onto you while you're weighted, and then you bring the second one down so that you can actually get it to where you want. So we have a video on how to actually tune that. It's very simple, very easy to see. Nick, what's on the back of your head?
The hair.
Nick, for anyone listening in the future, Nick has started getting his hair shaved with the heart tree on the back of his noggin before
Oh,
any
that.
event. Yeah.
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I don't. His wife does not know yet. I don't know how.
She doesn't like it. She's not a fan.
Yeah, it's all right. He's
Listen,
not allowed out of the house otherwise.
I want to say Rock Exotica is a great company. Last thing I want to mention is the carabiners. All carabiners that are triple action, you have to brace with your pinky or push against your body or somehow hold them so that you can push the gate up, twist, and open. Rock Exotica carabiners have always been the opposite way.
Yeah.
So you pull down, twist, and open. And I think that for non-native carabiner users, absolutely this is a more intuitive choice. It's certainly easier to lose or use. And when a new user encounters a carabiner from Rock or someone else, they always prefer the Rock. That said, it does present a tough change for people that have grown to use the others. But I think the best use case is that, like, you've got a lanyard. It's got 2 carabiners minimum on it, right? One to your hip and one to the crosses. I would always use a Rock carabiner for the one on my hip, so that when I went to grab the carabiner, if I pulled the wrong one off, that push up and twist wouldn't work. And that would help me if I was blind to not open the wrong carabiner. So whether or not you choose to switch over to Rock Exotica's carabiner style, there's a ton of great uses for that style in your systems today.
I'm a
What's
big
next
fan
on
of
our
it. It's
agenda?
just, yeah, you pull it down, it's already ready to slip onto whatever. What is next is some challengers.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I woke up this morning and I was feeling pretty confident. And then I checked my email and I was like, uh-oh. Cale, talk us through what happened.
So, we put together a video on how to do footlocking. And
The undisputed footlocking champion of New England put it
in
together.
it, the undisputed footlocking champion of New England, Nick, offered a challenge out to...
AKA Big Handsome.
offered out a challenge to anyone in the area that he would come out and do a footlocking competition at their work site, and if 2 people on their crew could beat him, then we would give them $1,000 in TreeStuff cash, make a video, just have a great time with it, and
Read the email that we got this morning, because I think what's happening here is Valentine is trying to pull a little ringer action on us, but I'm going to let it slide since we haven't had a challenger yet. But I'm not convinced that Valentine and our other guy here work together. I think they might be buddies.
No, they are different people. Oscar,
Yeah, but I don't think they work in the same. I don't think Oscar and Valentine, or who are the 2 guys? It's Valentine and who?
the Oscar Delgado. I don't have his number, but we can call Val right now.
Let's call Val.
If I can find where I put.
So
his
Valentine
number.
says, "Hey guys, I'm Val, or 203 Climber on Insta, reaching out to see if we can set up the Footlock Challenge versus Big Handsome, Nick B. That's me, Big Handsome. My friend Jake Slade, current Northeast champion, aka the Hitman, owner of Family Tree Care here in CT, is also interested in this challenge. So it would be the 2 of us. So I think that these guys aren't like co-workers in the same company.
Yeah.
Which may be a little aberration of the rules that we've laid out, but you know what? I think we'll let it slide.
Well, let's see. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, I have to confirm my emergency response location apparently first. Okay. Can you hear that?
I can.
All right.
Hello.
Val,
Valentine.
this is Big Handsome.
Val, can you
Val?
hear us?
Hello.
Val? Can you hear us?
Hello.
Val?
Hey Val, it's Big Handsome and Cale. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm watching you guys live right now, and it's kind of interfering with the phone call, I think.
Do me a favor, turn that down. Turn that off just like you're on the radio, okay?
All right, let's see. Oh, I'm out of live. Cool.
Great. So Val, we got your email today, and we got to say we're up for the challenge, buddy.
Hell yeah.
So
I gotta ask
Yeah.
though, do you and Jake work together? Do you work for the same company?
No, so I'm a subcontractor, and Jake, he runs family tree care up in the Guilford area in Connecticut. So I'm home
Got
to
it.
no one. I'm kind of, wherever the wind takes me.
Well, so I do want to be clear that the challenge was that no company had two employees that could get me, right? So you guys are like kind of like pulling together, like, Captain Planet here, bringing you and the champ, you know, uh, to get me. So I'm willing to give it a go, but I'm not sure that that'll make you guys that'll make Family Tree Care the champion. You know what I mean?
Right, right, okay. Well, he also has another kid, John, who can get up a rope. Not on foot locking. I don't know, maybe a good 30 feet. He can give you a run for
All
your
right.
money with 30 feet.
Well, I'll do this. If two out of the three of you guys can beat me, I'll give the two of you the $500 each. Okay. And if Jake and his employee beat me, I'll crown them the champion of New England. How's that sound?
Oh hell yeah! I'll let them know.
All right.
Sure. Yeah. I guess the big thing is like where can we make it happen?
You guys can come to my house,
Yeah. Oh, done deal. Done deal.
or
Yeah.
we'll find a park, or I'll come meet you. I'll come meet you guys down in Connecticut. It's no problem, man. We'll figure that out.
Oh,
What I'll
that would be
what I'll
sick.
do is I'll ask you and Cale to schedule it, so that we're all lined up for some support, and then we'll make it happen. I'm going to Charlotte next week for the comp, but maybe we could do it the week after that.
Dude, hell yeah! I'll see you there.
awesome. Have you
You're
done?
going to Charlotte?
I'm competing at the Charlotte.
Oh, great. Well, I'll see you there. That'll be
Yeah.
awesome. We can talk some more about it then. Make sure to come up and introduce yourself to me for sure.
Yeah, I will do that. Heck yeah.
Have you done a footlocking competition with TreeStuff before?
I have not. I missed the whole footlocking era. I kind of got into the industry when SRT, foot ascender, knee ascender was the thing. So I don't really footlock much unless I'm trying to, I don't know.
Nope. Study up.
Unless you're trying to beat me. Well, I've been hitting the weights.
Yeah, I'm actually at the park right now. I'm gonna do some footlocking and aerial rescue.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm getting ready.
Cool.
Do me a favor, if you can record just with your cell phone, just think of some stuff that we could maybe throw into a montage. So just you trash talking or getting pumped up or goofing off, getting ready, doing some training. If you can throw any clips like that together for Cale, we'll produce a little video about this challenge and make a whole a little bit about it.
Cool, man. That's all right. I'll do that. Right on.
Awesome. Well, hey, listen, thanks for taking us up on the challenge. You guys are the only brave climbers in New England. You're the only two guys that think you can beat a desk jockey at your job, which is wild. So you're taking a bit of a risk. If I beat you, you guys may never live it down, but it should be fun, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Right on, man. Heck yeah. We'll keep in touch. I'll see you in Charlotte, and I'll put some videos together. I'll be getting ready
Thanks so
in the
much.
meantime.
Oh, I'm getting ready. Don't you worry, buddy. I'll see you soon.
All right. I'll see you at the top.
How we going?
Oh man, that was awesome. I got to give these guys a lot of credit. I wouldn't want to lose to me if I was a professional tree climber. That would be embarrassing. So they're taking a risk. They don't know. Maybe I've been sandbagging it all these years.
Maybe.
Let's hit win, and then we'll call it. I got to eat some lunch.
Okay. Yeah, same here. All right. So for people who have just started listening, we have a ongoing, sort of hidden little thing called treestuff.com/win. That is a competition that you can join just by going to this website and trying to find whatever this image is on the website. Grab the URL, put it down here, and then we pick up to 3 people to win $100 in coupon codes. So
We give away $300 every week. So if there's only
Yeah.
2 winners, they win 150. But there will always be $300 worth of winners. So
Yes.
this year or this week we had 7 people got it right. We're gonna pick 3 people.
so this
And
was
you
it.
know what I'm gonna do, Cale? Can I take Bruce out of it? Sorry, Bruce. Bruce, you're not gonna win this week. I'm sorry.
All right, we're
Get rid
taking
of Bruce.
We're taking Bruce out.
Bruce, I love you. I hope you understand.
We'll take care of you. What about Josh? Josh is also
God.
he's also
Josh
won
out, too.
$800.
Sorry,
Sorry, guys. I did just send him a $400 gift code. But
You
yeah,
guys will
Bruce
be
and
eligible
Josh,
again next week, okay?
they've been watching pretty much since we started, and so we definitely really appreciate that. We talked to Bruce on the phone once, so thank
This
you
is how we
guys.
reward you.
Yeah, this is
By
how we
taking
reward
things from
you
you.
by taking. We gotta let somebody else win, but so yeah, last time it was the Klein Havens grip. Here
Called
we
a
can
pork
see
chop.
it right there. There you go. We've had that. This time for this week, it is whatever that is. So
Oh, I know what it is for sure.
I know what it is, but also I've seen everything on the website a million times. So we've got another little wheel that I made here on my little fun wheel thing. This one's raffle. Let's see what we got. And 3. Who's 3? That would have been Josh. Okay. We'll do it again.
It's going to be Bruce.
2.
2.
Leon Godwin is going to be our winner.
Here, how about this? Everybody wins this week.
What? Nick.
Everybody wins. Everybody wins this week except for Bruce and Josh. Sorry, guys.
You want to do
You guys
100?
won last week. Yeah, give them all $100.
All right.
Listen, if you watch our show, you can win money. If you buy stuff from us, you also win things. We're in Black Friday sale right now. It's the biggest sale of the year. There's $600 in free gifts, 500 items available on double discount, a 15% off site-wide. There's contests. There's photos. We're going to be live at events. Cale and I are all over the U.S. Checking you guys out and supporting the things that you think are important because we think that they're important too. Thanks so much for watching. If you or someone you know wants to be a guest on our show, email live@treestuff.com. If you have a mailbag for us, a comment, question, or something you want us to do on the show, email mailbag as well. If you have a complaint, send it somewhere else.